I guess we are ready. We're good to go. Hello, hello. I'm gonna make myself some tea real quick. I hope it's not too loud with my dishwasher in the background, but nothing I can do about it, so. Hi Ashad, welcome back. Sending some hearts to you, hello. Hi Jay. Hey, you got the same color. That threw me off, I thought it was the same person. I wish there would be more, they would have more different colors here. In the chat, it's easier. Hello. Your German friend is making some dog food now. Ooh. Talking about the devil, and he shall appear. Here's the little rascal. Oh, you can choose a color? Oh, are you saying you didn't choose the color? That'd be cool if you could choose the color. I don't think you can. Oskar, come on. Sorry guys, I look like Hagrid that walked through the jungle for a couple months and finally got found by a rescue team. But my hair dryer blew up on me a couple weeks ago, so this is what we're dealing with. Come on, Oskar. Same way, it's pink. It looks pink to you. That's funny, because for me you're purple. Maybe it's different for everyone. Maybe everyone sees the other person with a different color. It's pink. That's funny. Oscar, you love pink, don't you? Everyone thinks that Oscar is a girl when I walk around with him. And I was like, oh, she's so cute. And I'm like, why is it a she? He's obviously a man. But then they're like, well, she has a pink leash. So I'm like, so only girls can wear pink or what? Let's break up those societal norms and yeah. Right, Oscar? Pink is a cool color, also for guys. Hi, Saga. Hi. I learned something new about Indian food yesterday. I'm very proud of myself. Let's see if I can still remember what I learned. I probably already forgot all about it. But even when I was laying in bed, I was still trying to remember what I learned. And then I eventually fell asleep. Indian food? So a friend of mine, he's also in the chat sometimes, he told me about Indian food, how to read the menu. And then afterwards I also went down a rabbit hole a little bit, so I looked into it and I tried to learn the words, what they mean. So when you have like Jalfrezi, Vindaloo, Korma, so I learned some words, Indian words, and I'm very proud of myself. So I learned that Malai is everything that contains cream, so Malai means creamy. So, and Matur means peas, right? Paneer is the cheese, like the cubed cheese. Bangain means eggplant, right? Aloo means potato. Aloo, potato. I didn't make a vlog about that, but I uploaded my Florida vlog. I know some of you guys already saw it, so I'm happy that you guys liked it and that you watched it. Appreciate it. What else did I learn? And masala is like a spice blend, so it's usually with tomato and a lot of spices. And oh, you are? Thanks for coming out to us, TJ. That requires a lot of strength. Congratulations. Masala. What else do I have? I can't remember. Spinach. I can't remember the word for spinach. Gobi means chickpea, right? No, that's not gobi. Gobi is What's gobi? What's gobi? Potato? No, I forgot. Chickpea is chica. Hi Anchi. Hi sis. How you doing? Love to hear these names. Yeah, I'm glad. What accent? I'm German and I live in America. Spinach, yeah, palak. Ah, yeah, palak. Gobi palak, right? Is a. Oh, I got a spider here in my house. Cute, tiny. Misala in Spanish is my living room. Misala, nice. I like masala. Close. Hermosa. Hey, I'm learning some Spanish now. Nice. Chickpea means mata. Ah, mata, yeah. Thank you. It's like I mixed it all up. I have to practice some more, and the next time I'll present it to you again, and then I hope I get it right. And then just the typical, I mean, I know the breads, and then biryani is the rice dishes, and you gotta mix it very well, and then use the raita and mix the raita yogurt sauce into it with the cucumbers and carrots and mint to make it a little bit more juicy. Gobi means cauliflower. Oh, thank you. Yes, I mixed it up. I just remembered that dish. Do you hubby? Yeah, I would love to. Cacti, that's cute. I can remember that. I hope so. We'll see. Oscar, you wanna try those little treats? But yeah, so cool that so many Indian people are here. I can always learn something new from you. And I love Indian food so much, so I'm happy that I can learn some words. And yeah, also I got myself a brownie, a normal one, don't worry, I'm not into that kind of stuff. And I got a little treat. I was out with a friend or two friends earlier, and we got some strawberry milkshakes. Cannoli, Italian dish. My husband loves cannoli, but I'm personally not a big fan. I don't really like ricotta cheese. Not a fan of ricotta cheese, so I'm like, I'll eat it, but I'll have a bite and then I'm good. How about yourself, Saga? But yeah, my husband loves cannoli. He always gets one when he sees one. And I got these dehydrated, it's hard to see with the reflection, dehydrated sweet potatoes for Oscar. Superb. Indian lizards. Scapetti. Signore Scapetti. Open these and see if Oscar likes them. I hope so. He loves sweet potatoes, so I'm hopeful. Also, I just realized that I barely have anything at home to cook for Oscar, so it's just gonna be rice and chicken, I guess. Oscar, you wanna try sweet potato? Oscar, come. Oscar. Come. Oscar. Here. Come. Not you. No, it's sweet potato. Do you like sweet potato, Susie? Susie, it's not for you. This is sweet potato. This is not for dog. I can't. You wanna try? Ooh, good. Come try some. Not you. Yeah. Ooh, yummy. Not good? Yeah. Break into little pieces. It's good, huh? Chewy. So chewy. So cute. Do you go in a restaurant there? Oh, there's a lot of them here, Saga. I'm going to an Indian restaurant tonight, and yeah, there's a lot of Indian restaurants in Nashville, plenty. Okay, all the cats are here now. It's sweet potato, guys. Don't freak out. It's just sweet potato. Oh, so this one, the big one, is Rusty, Oskar, and then the little one is Sushi, or I call her Moose usually. So yeah, she's either Sushi, Susie, Moose, or Sus Moose. Depends on the mood. Oskar has multiple names too. I call him Oskar, Ogre, Eggnog, Knock Knock, Yogurt, Mr. O. What else? Moscow. So many weird names for him sometimes. See, it's okay. It's just sweet potato. I don't think he will like that. My cat can't stand when Oskar gets something that she doesn't. Even if it's just dried vegetables, she'll still try to eat it. Thank you, Saga. Thank you, Jay. Oskar, you're cute. Did you hear that? I agree. He seems to like those. So, guess I'm gonna go back to the store next time and get some more. Lots of names. Yes, he has many names. I think my favorite at the moment is Yogurt. I think he looks like a yogurt. You get yogurt. Or peanut. I call him peanut sometimes too. It really depends on the mood, or if I'm upset or in a good mood or not. Chewy, huh? Yeah, it's chewy. Sorry guys for the dishwasher ASMR in the background. I hope it's not too loud. Good. Sweet potato is the morning glory family tree. Oh, is it? I can see that. I have to look into that. I think it's not related to the normal potatoes, because potatoes is a nightshade. So if the sweet potato is the morning glory tree family, I think sweet potato are not related to normal potatoes, and they are much healthier, I think. Or, I mean, they have more vitamins, more beta carotene and all that good stuff, and more fiber. No, it's not raining. It was raining last night, but today was such a beautiful day outside. I can't tell you how great this spring has been here. Usually in Tennessee you have 3 months of winter, 1 day of spring, and 5 months of summer. That's usually how Tennessee works here. In those years that I lived here, I don't want to speak for Tennessean people because they've been here longer, but it was terrible the last couple of years. There was no spring. And spring is usually my favorite season, so I was very upset that spring is not a thing here. But this year I'm so happy about the beautiful spring weather. It's not too hot. It had a couple warm days or really hot days, but just a few. The rest was really very mild and beautiful. We have a lot of rain in Ohio. I know, Marco tells me all about it. There's Oscar's tired from chewing. Yeah, it's probably it's a very chewy business. I know, Shanti. It's sticky. Oh, did you get, is it stuck? You good? Okay. All day. Yeah, Marco streamed a little bit and he showed his porch or outside how it's coming down. I personally love rain. It's my favorite thing. But don't get me wrong, like a nice warm day outside with perfect temperature like today. It's like, 70 degrees, 75 degrees. Just mild temperatures, a little bit of a wind going on. Can't beat that. But I also really enjoy a very rainy day where it's raining all day, because I'm a person I have a very hard time relaxing and sitting down. So I'm always on the run, I'm always doing something, right? I'm very German, I would say. I'd say a lot of Germans are like that, people that I know at least. And we always need to do something. We gotta be productive. You know, we'll find something that we can do. We hate sitting down, or a lot of us hate sitting down, not doing anything. But that can be very bad for you, because it's really important to find rest and relax and just allow yourself to not do something sometimes. So when it's raining, I feel like it gives me a good reason to just enjoy the rain and sit down and read a book or stay inside, you know. If it's beautiful outside, as long as when my husband and I are in the apartment for more than an hour, I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we not outside? Why are we not going for a hike or a swim or bicycling? And he's like, can you just chill? Like, it's my day off. I'm just trying to relax. And I'm just like the super like, let's go kind of person. So it can be draining for me and for him, I guess. So if it's raining, he knows we can stay inside. So this is relaxing for all of us. But you hate rain, right? You don't like it. No, you're wet. I know. And I understand if you're small like Oskar, it's probably annoying because the wet grass basically touches your belly, so I can see that that's not nice and pretty cold. Nowadays here, rains happen in every season, harmful to crops and farmers. Oh, okay. Yeah, yesterday I talked to my Indian friend. I mean, he's an American also, but he comes from India. So he said, in India you have two seasons. You have monsoon season and you have the dry season. So you say there's more rain nowadays than before. Growing up, my girlfriend family had an international German girl from high school. She was cool and sweet, and she had a crush on me, but she was, cute. That sounds nice. Who doesn't like people having a crush on them? Although it can be annoying sometimes, depends. It depends. Hello, funny. I just talked about you. I just, all the bad stuff, of course. I'm kidding. I just said that you told me yesterday that there's two seasons in India. There's rain season or monsoon season, and then there's hot. I had a lot of rain. Oh. Jay, you've been to India? How cool. I'm jealous. Why has everyone been to India but me? Monsoon season comes from 15th June. Nice. In China we had monsoon season too. I remember when I walked to university. I was in Beijing, and I lived very, very downtown. So in Beijing there's multiple circles. I bet they already extended it into like a couple more circles. But you got the inner circle, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. So sometimes if you want to go from the outer circle to the other outer circle, like from one end to the other, it will take you like 2 hours or so just by the subway. So it is a really big city. Anyways, I was in the center, and it was just a very populated area. It's like a banking district where I lived, like a financial district. So I'm right next to Peking University. So Peking University is the university I went to. It was very close to where I lived, luckily, so I could always walk there or take my bicycle in the morning. But during monsoon season in June, the gutters were always clogged up, and the water would rise so high that the water would be all the way to your knees, and you had to walk through the water with all the trash in there and oil and dirt. So yeah, I started just wearing shorts and sandals just so I didn't have soaked shoes anymore. But that was terrible. As much as I love rain, but rain in Peking with all the smog and the dirt in the streets is not the move. And yeah, I agree, that's funny. What a coincidence. Speak of the devil, as you said last time with Marco. Or was that Shuriken? Oh, you haven't been? I know a little bit of everything. I do want to go one day. Yeah, me too. I would love to go. But yeah, I haven't been yet. so grateful to have so many Indian friends now, so I can ask for advice, or we can ask for advice whenever one of us is planning on going. I always wanted to live in a weather like UK. Oh yeah, for sure. UK weather is nice. For me personally, as a rain lover, I can't have too much of it. So I understand, Sagar, especially when it's so hot where you're from. I believe that it would be nice for you to get a little bit of rain. Thanks, Ashad, for the emojis. I want to visit Sri Lanka, Philippines. That would be nice. I have a friend of my dad. He's from the Philippines, and he bought an island there because his family is from there. So he has people that already live there, and apparently it's very cheap to buy land there. So he put money together with his family, and they built a house on a little island. So he always tells me that I can come and have a vacation on his island in the Philippines, but I hate flying, so one day maybe, but the flights to the Philippines are kind of expensive too. Diehard fan of winter, nice. Iceland, I would love to go to Iceland. There's a new direct flight now from Nashville going directly to Iceland, so that would be a great idea. I have a lot of friends that would want to go, so maybe I can do that and then go from Iceland to Germany and they go back to America or something. We have to figure something out. The husband, he's working on the weekend this time. He's always in different, or it can always change. His name, Colty. I'm gonna start cooking, y'all. Please pray with me that this is not something worth praying for, but let's hope that this meat is still good, because I took it out of the freezer 2 days ago and let it unthaw in the fridge. So I hope it's still good. It looks good. Yeah, I think it's still good. I'll have to go one day. Why there's, yeah, I ain't fine. It's expensive, it's so much stress, so much planning, and I wish there was someone that invented beaming. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, how hard can it be? Probably super hard, but it would be cool. So I'm waiting for that invention. Working tomorrow? I don't know about tomorrow. I think only Saturday, but we'll see. If he is, I'll probably be here streaming. If not, we'll probably go somewhere into like a park and go for a hike. I hope he's not working tomorrow. What's with this plastic? Is this some like special plastic that you can't cut, or? I'll use my nice knife. By the way, this is one great thing about eating vegetarian myself. You don't have to deal with all those yucky meat packages, and I'm cooking for my dog, Squid Game lover. Great show, by the way. Everyone that hasn't seen Squid Game, what are you even doing? It's not gonna put you in a good mood, but it's a great show. The Koreans just know how to do it. Let me see if that's still good. It smells normal, so I guess it is. How are you doing, Squid Game lover? I think I need me a German wife. Where's the single friends? How many years have you been in intimacy? I'm on my 3rd year now, Saga. So yeah, 3 years, pretty sure. Yeah, in summer it will be 3 years. Haven't seen Squid Game, and you neither, Saga? You guys, you'll get the claw if you don't watch it by May. I give you May to watch it. The weather's just getting better, so you better hop on. It's not the best show I've ever seen, but it's definitely binge-worthy. Binge-worthy is a good description for the show. You gotta watch it, for sure. At the moment, I'm watching my Japanese show. I love Japanese reality shows. Like, not the trashy ones. Japanese shows are usually not really trashy. They're more like cute and romantic. So I know you're guys, so you might not be into that stuff. Even though guys can like that stuff too. I'm not trying to generalize. So I'm watching a lot of Terrace House. I don't know if you guys have seen it. And there's another show that plays in South France, and they don't have phones and all that, and they have like a little travel guide, and they have to meet in those places, and it's super cute and beautiful pictures, and it makes me want to go back to Europe. So I probably should watch it because it makes me miss Europe even more. I do miss Europe in summers, except for the part of people being stinky on the train. My husband always makes fun of that. He says Germany stinks in summer. And he is not totally wrong. So since people use the public transport or bicycles, or they walk everywhere in Germany, in summer they can smell a little bit less good than people here in America that literally just walk out of their car to go to a store and back into their car. Obviously, it's more physically challenging to be out there in summer on your bicycle, right, in the sun, going to work, working all day, all that stuff, and then also being outdoorsy and walking a lot. So it can get a little sweaty in Germany. So I guess that's what he meant. We do wear deodorant, but there's also a lot of very health concerned people in Germany that don't want to wear deodorant because it's probably not very good for your body, you know, like all those chemicals and stuff. So a lot of those people, or no, I can't say that. Like, yeah. Oh, me too. A lot of men from the Middle East that don't necessarily believe in the function of deodorant. I don't want to generalize, but I kind of do right now. Just some, not all, obviously, not all. But there's definitely some that prefer to have a little bit of a manly odor. So Germany in summer can be a little bit smelly. Yes, you need to see it. Saga, I agree. You don't eat meat. Since when? I can't live without meat. I love my vegetables. That's good. Always eat your vegetables, everyone. And I've been on and off, honestly. So I stopped eating meat when I was 12, and until I was 18, I was vegetarian. Then I had a boyfriend that was like all about meat, so he kind of convinced me to try a couple times, and then I kind of got hooked on it because I used to live with him for a while, and he just ate meat all the time. So I don't know, you know, I was young and naive and easily influenced at that age, I guess. So I ate meat again for another year, and then I didn't like it, I didn't enjoy it, so I did like a drastic cut, and I went from eating meat to eating vegan for many years, like 6 years or so, 5 years at least. So now that I'm in Tennessee, oopsie, it's the wrong one. I'm plant-based for like 90%, and then I have like feta cheese once in a while, or when we go out to eat, if it's made with butter, I'm not gonna cry about it, you know, something like that. So I'd say like 90% plant-based, and then a little bit has butter or cheese once in a while when I eat out, or sour cream or something like that. Because it's not that easy here in Tennessee, unless you cook every single meal and you never eat out or at friends' houses, you know. And I don't want to bother my friends and be like, you need to cook special food for me. I'll just eat the vegetarian side or dish that they make. Or if it's like seafood, I'm not too concerned about it, even though I know fish also suffer and all that. I'll be back in a second, by the way. There's some water into the chicken. Gross. I hate handling chicken. I watched this one documentary about was it a movie? What was it? I think it was a Netflix documentary. I eat seafood if people that I go to, like friends, if they make it and they offer it, but I will myself, if I cook for myself, I wouldn't make it. Or, you know, if I can pick the vegan option or the vegetarian or the shrimp or seafood, I will pick the vegan option if I can. Scallops, I had scallops in the past, yes, when I was eating meat. I was actually really good at making meat and like all those fancy stuffs, but they're okay. I used to like them, but I don't think I would still enjoy them that much. They're kind of like squishy. So I poured some water into the chicken. Hi Nash, how you doing? Your friend is sleeping over here. I got him some treats today. I got him some sweet potato or dehydrated sweet potatoes. And he seemed to really like it. Look at that sweet little angel. He always has his opossum next to him. How you... Oh, sorry, Oskar. Apologies, good sir. Are you sleepy from keeping me up all night? Yeah, that was such a busy night for you. I know you were working overtime. He was working night shift today, waking me up every couple hours. Yeah, you had a rough night, I know. You deserve some good sleep now. Is it still squeaking? It's not squeaking no more. We gotta get you a new squeaky, huh? Let's see what animal we'll get next. Schatz, is your mouth swollen? Did you bite something? Did you get an insect bite? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, looks a little swollen, doesn't it? Baby, oh no. I need me a single female from India. Vice versa. You guys. There's nice ladies all over the world. You'll find one. Johnny Cash? Yes, I'm just ready for going to Nashville later. So I thought I'm gonna dress accordingly. There's a Johnny Cash museum in Nashville. Not planning on going there. Just thought I'm gonna bring it up. Shanty. I know the chicken is boiling now. Chicken is boiling. You can have some chicken too. Only the wobbly stuff. The yucky one. A lot of Indians here. Yeah, so many Indian friends here in the community. It's great. also friendly and knowledgeable and very grateful. He was sleeping, I know I'm the worst, but he kept me up all night, so get a little bit of your own poison, Oskar. My husband was doing that, by the way. When the cats woke him up all night, he likes to, when they take their nap, he likes to figure out my hair, wake them up from the nap so they are not active at nighttime. So he tries to keep them up during the daytime so they're not sleeping during the day and being up at night. And he gets super upset at that. But I kind of get it. They can be something else at night. Just get the zoomies, and our one cat is just really big, and he's like 20 pounds or 21 pounds. So when he runs and bumps into the wall or jumps into something, it's like a little toddler walking around or running around. It makes so much noise. I'm going to cook for my dogs now too. Yay, how cool. Nice. Happy for the dogs, that sounds great. Bought burger and pork this morning for them. Ooh, they're gonna eat good tonight. Oskar is gonna be jealous. He gets his brown rice and veggie, chicken thighs and vegetables. Trying to make it a little bit veggie for him. But obviously he needs meat, so I'll definitely always add meat to his food. I was there last July. Oh, in the Johnny Cash Museum. That's cool. I've been here so long and I've never been to the Johnny Cash Museum. I think I have to go. Jay, I thought the same thing, that Nash trucker is from Nashville. So I always had that connotation in my head, Nash, when I first met you, that you were from Nashville. I thought you were a trucker from Nashville, but yeah, you explained me where your name comes from, or you explained it to me. So now I know, but I thought you were from Nashville too. How many cats you have? I have 2 cats and 1 dog. So when we first lived on the army base, we had a pretty big house. So we're like, let's get 2 cats, from the animal shelter. As soon as he didn't live in the barracks anymore, we wanted to have cats. In hindsight, it probably wasn't the smartest idea, just because back then we didn't really 100% know where we wanted to stay, so we would have had to move with them, and moving with animals is always stressful. So thinking back, we probably should have waited another year or so to make sure that we don't have to travel with them. But yeah, we just went to the animal shelter to look at the animals, just as like a date or something. And then we saw them and we were like, let's get some. Florida, yes. I'll be in Miami end of June. Ooh, nice. Good for you. Want to visit Florida? It is awesome. You've seen our vlog saga in Nash. We just went to Florida a couple weeks ago. And it was beautiful. I would go back immediately if I could. And it's really nice. So tropical. And just hearing the birds and everything. I cook some brown rice and veggies separately. If I start it all together, the veggies turn to mush. That is true. So, not saying this is the way you do it. I'm just saying this is the easiest way for me. So here, I just put my chicken into the pot, add water, and then in a little bit I will add the brown rice to it, and then I let it cook for like 50 minutes or so. So the rice gets soft and the meat gets cooked, and all the bones release the flavor and good stuff. And then once it's all cooked, I'll add some vegetables at the very end for like the last minute. Just stir it and take it off the stove, and then it turns out really good usually. And it gets more like gooey and sticky, kind of like wet dog food, what you buy in a store. But that's great that you're cooking such a great meal for your dogs. Yes. North Chhattisgarh State. I probably said that completely wrong. For now, you are the only Indian, Sagar, but usually we have Anshi here, we have Funny, we have more people from India. I don't want to be rude. I forgot. Can't remember all names, but we definitely have more. Yeah, Jane, I both haven't been Sagar, but we both want to go one day. I don't have your patient and use an Instant Pot, so I don't have to babysit it. Yeah, you're right, Nash. I should do that. I got my friend got me a little Instant Pot or a crock pot, so same thing, I guess. But since I'm doing the live stream, I'm not bothered by it because you know I'm not just standing here by myself being bored. So if I'm talking to y'all, I don't mind babysitting it, but I completely get it. If I was at home without the live stream, I would probably just put the lid on and let it simmer away. Crock pots are a good invention, I have to say. Hi, Shuriken. It's going well. I just got back from the cafe. We went to a cafe, me and two friends, and we had a strawberry milkshake. Felt like a teenager. Haven't had a strawberry milkshake in, I don't know, very long time. That was very refreshing. The weather is beautiful. How's the weather in Georgia? Did you get the sun today too? We have very sunny weather, but it's nice and refreshing breeze going on, so it feels amazing. It's like the perfect weather. So I had to go outside and have a little treat. And then I got Oskar some dehydrated sweet potatoes because he loves sweet potatoes, so he had a little snack. Because like I said earlier in my quick live stream with the cats this morning, Oskar is completely over his dry food. He will not touch it anymore. I tried last night to give him his last portion of it. He ate it, but he looked at me like this. Okay. He was very, very petty, so I don't want him to get any more grumpy than he already is, since he's an old man now. I can only tolerate so many grumpy men in this household, so trying to accommodate to him and give him his home-cooked meal, like the husband, you know. Everyone gets his home-cooked meal. Who cooks for me? No one. Okay, I'm just being dramatic. That plant up there is really concerning. I feel like she's taking over the house and she's about to get rid of me. And she's gonna be the new tenant. Like, she's attacking me. Like, it's like growing down the fridge now. Like, it's touching my head. Come on. Of course, when I tried to show it, it didn't do it. I'll leave you on for my doggos to listen to. No swearing. Okay. Oh, that's cute. Thanks, Nash. I'll try to entertain you dogs. I'll try not to swear, I promise. I usually don't do on live stream. I never know if the kids are watching, because I know a lot of young people are on YouTube that are not supposed to be on YouTube. And so try to keep my language polite for everyone. It doesn't require much to do so, I believe. But sometimes it slips out, so can't promise anything. Have a good day, Nash, whatever you're doing. I bet you're going outside enjoying the beautiful weather. Enjoy. in winter season from September to January. So this is the best time to go to India, Saga. September to January. Okay. Is I don't need visa for India. Ooh. Well, I'm not a citizen. I only I have my green card, but I'm not a citizen, so I don't know how that would work for me. But I think as a European, I probably have even more rights than Americans because there's rankings of passports, what passports are most valuable to have, or what citizenship. And I think first was Swiss or Japan. If I'm not wrong, it might have changed. It always changes every year, I think. But I think Germany was on spot number 3. So I think I have usually more rights than most countries when it comes to traveling. Germans are very lucky when it comes to that stuff. But I would have to look it up. Saga, I'm not sure. That sounds like it was fun. Yeah, it was really nice. The weather is pretty nice here. Sunny, but with just enough clouds to make sure it could... Oh, oh, that sucks. I made shampoo just now. Ooh, nice. Enjoy. I didn't drink any tea today. I had a lot of tea yesterday. Just good old matcha tea, just because I have so many matcha tea, what are those called? Canisters? Those like metal boxes. So I'm trying to get rid of those because I know they don't last forever and they were kind of expensive. Although, not really. Kind of normal matcha prices. Nothing too fancy. Mr. O is something else. Yeah, he is definitely something else. Last night, don't get me started. I got this brownie, by the way, from the store where I bought Oscar's dog treats. I extra made sure that this is for humans. So I was like, is this a human brownie or is this for dogs? Because there were so many dog treats there and like dog cookies and everything dog. Really cute store, you know, one of those overpriced stores that sell you essential oils and some weird witchcraft items and cookies, plants, and I don't even know how to call those stores. You know what I'm talking about, just kind of, but you find a gift for everyone kind of store. So yeah, I got this brownie for $5. A little much for this little piece. But, you know, trying to support local businesses. She was a very sweet older lady and she was very nervous. She just started her store last month and she got so nervous about us coming in because nothing was ready for her to sell stuff, and she was still setting everything up and all that. So she was really nervous. She's like, he was apologizing to us every 5 seconds. I was like, it's okay, we're not in a hurry, we have time. So let's try this brownie. Oh, and she's selling Dubai chocolate, by the way. I want to try Dubai chocolate with you guys next time in stream. I think that would be fun. It's okay. Very sweet. Way too sweet. Season is ideal for visit. Okay. That's so humid. Oh yeah. Humid weather. I remember that too well from Hong Kong. Hong Kong was so humid. But Tennessee too. Brown bread. Yeah, brownie saga with sugar and chocolate. Very sweet. That's okay. Not worth the calories. But at least she made a sale today, so that's something. Desperately need to support in every country. That's true. I always try to be conservative with how much green tea I get. It starts to get old so fast. Try to use it within a year. Yeah, it's hard if you have multiple teas that you use throughout the year. It's hard to use one up, right? Instead of just hoarding a bunch of them. I'm the same way. I just got way too many, so I gotta downsized, and not even good ones. Like I have so many random ones that I bought on sale because I'm a big sale person. It's always a trap I fall into. Stuff is on sale. I'm like, ooh, I gotta get it. You know when food is so sweet, it gives you this almost feels like a burn. Like you can instantly feel like heartburn, but it also gives you like this like weird burning sensation in your mouth. This is how sweet that is. I'm gonna wash my brown rice. I always make sure, I know I say that every time, oops, but wash your rice. Rice is always contaminated. Heavy metals. Not saying you can't wash heavy metals out of the rice, but at least a little bit. And other impurifications. Like spores and dust. The Dubai chocolate always looks so interesting for sure. It, yeah, it's like $12 for, it was a bar like this. It does big and like half of this brownie. And it was $13 and I just couldn't do it. I don't know. But next time I really want to try it with you, so I'll try. I know there's this Mediterranean place that sells the Dubai chocolate, so I'll go there and buy a little one. It's probably more expensive when you think about the unit price because the little piece there costs like $1.50 or so. But I just want to try it with y'all and tell you if it's worth the hype. Not saying I'm the judge for that, but I would say I have a good taste. I'm not tooting my own horn, but I think taste-wise, I'm pretty decent. But everyone has their own taste, so who cares? That's rice, Saga, yes, brown rice. Rice wash 1 time, pulses 2 times. Nice. I wash everything like 3 times or so, or a couple times. I don't know. I read too many things about rice, or when I wrote my university papers about agriculture and rice. It's a very, very contaminated food, guys. Okay. Rice goes in. That's chicken. Bah. I hate the smell of chicken. Like when it boils like that. Nothing good about the smell of meat if it's not fried. Fried meat, ooh, that's yummy. That smells good, I have to admit that. But if it's boiling like this, yuck. Or not really yuck, like it's not gonna make me throw up or anything, but it just does not smell good. If it's just plain without garlic or ginger or anything, you know. But I think Oskar will hopefully still like it. He usually does. I'm big on sales, and so is Meg, but we started only buying teas on sale if they can age. Yes, that's smart, because if you buy them on sale, that already means that most of the times they're already about to expire, so the shelf life gets even shorter. So yeah, that's a good idea to buy only the ones that you can age. Also, I'll be at the Tennessee Renaissance Festival in a week, next weekend, and they have a Gong Fu cha store there. And should I confront them about the rice incident, that I bought rice last time instead of tea? Because they never responded to my email when I reached out to them for a refund. But then I didn't want to be a Karen and keep nagging, so I just let go. But I really wanted to try those teas that they have, so will I just buy a new one next time? But it was like $20 for a tiny itty bitty like try me out portion size. So I'll either buy a new one, even though I thought it was kind of rude that they didn't reply to me. So I'm a little resentful towards them right now, but I still want to try it. So, or should I just confront them and ask if they can give me the tea for free or something? I don't know. Thanks, Rika. I think you must be knowing how to make biryani, chicken biryani or veg biryani. I never made biryani. Maybe it is similar to what I make with rice and vegetable or chicken from the past. But I don't have the clay pot or anything like that. I wish I had a clay pot, but I wouldn't, I don't know. I can't say that I know how to do it. Do you make it yourself, Saga? Do you cook, or what is your favorite Indian dish? If I go to the Indian restaurant tonight, what would you recommend me? I don't like it too spicy since I'm a German potato. No spicy for me, please. China already ruined my entire intestinal system, so I'm trying to keep the spice out of my life for now. And I like creamy stuff. I love sauces. And I love stuff that has nuts in it, like cashews or something. And Fanny told me yesterday that I need to try this one dish, the dessert. What's it called? R.A. something ramalai. It's like cottage cheese or some rice with like nuts and raisins or something like that. Hey Jay, welcome back. Doing your university exam? Yes, my university exam, my thesis at the end, like for graduating from university, was about meat alternatives in China, like how the history of meat alternatives looked like how it developed from old times, talking about emperor times back then, how people back then, especially farmers or just society in general in China, was heavily plant-based, and how they switched to meat because of the westernization and increasing wealth in the country, and how they incorporate meat replacements nowadays and what kind and how popular it is there, you know, stuff like Beyond Meat that we have here, like what's something they would use in China, also referring to the Buddhist monks, how they always had meat replacements and how they've basically been the people that invented meat replacements made from mushrooms or peanuts, soy, wheat. It's always been a thing, so that's nothing new. Stuff like that was what my bachelor's thesis was about. Yeah, and then other papers I wrote at university was about other agricultural stuff, like rice, ground, I can't think of the English word right now, like the soil contamination and how soil gets worse and worse nowadays and what contributes to it, blah blah blah, solutions, that kind of stuff, like environmental issues in China. And I had another one that was really interesting to me. It was about food safety risks in China, and that will blow your mind if you hear some of those. So, have you heard about gutter oil? I want you to guess what gutter oil is and how that is an issue. I can't say if that's still a thing, but when I wrote my paper, it definitely was still a thing. There's like different incidences with food safety that popped up there. There's a lot, like I could have wrote like a book from it, but you heard about gutter oil? Okay, then you know what it is. Nice. You should absolutely confront them about the rice, but be super nice about it. Super nice. If you do that and really think about how you face things, I bet you'll get tea satisfaction. I'll try. Yeah, I will be nice. I'm not gonna be salty or like a Karen or anything. But okay, thanks for your opinion that I should confront them. It makes me feel better. Rice is a must-wash item for sure. The only rice I don't wash is Louisiana rice, juice for jambalas. Parboiled. Yeah, this parboiled rice is different. That's true. Add me? What do you mean, Jay? Mag is a good word. People that you can resolve every issue to a crazy extent. People bend over backwards to make her happy. Oh wow, nice. That sounds amazing. That's a good quality of a trait. Very useful, I bet, especially when she's playing D&D. I bet she adds that to her character. Very charismatic, I guess. Biryani is my favorite. Chicken biryani. I can't make biryani. Never tried, but there are some places. Very famous. Chennai. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, biryani. They offer that in the restaurant I'm going to. I already checked out the menu. I always check out menus before I go to a restaurant. Chicken biryani, mutton biryani, fish biryani, chicken tikka biryani, chicken dum biryani. So you're a big chicken fan. I don't ever heard about it. Hi Marco. Sorry, I just saw that you're here. Oscar's food is just his good old chicken and rice. And unfortunately, I don't have any vegetables right now that I can add that he would be able to eat. I only have onions and... Oh, no, I have potatoes. I can add a potato. That's a good idea. But this morning he ate his sweet potato, dehydrated sweet potatoes. So he had a little bit of fiber and vitamins from that. I'm gonna add a little potato, or a big potato maybe. We'll see. Roasted potatoes are always big. And I'm gonna explain to you, Jay, what gutter oil is in a second. Talking about small potatoes, this is the smallest potatoes, as smallest potato I could find. You know that song? That ain't no small potato, more like an F5 tornado. That's as southern as I can get, for me. But gutter oil, so not saying this is still a practice in China. It was when I was there and the years before. So in big cities, restaurants will just get rid of their oil, like cooking oil, into the gutter, right? So you'll find a lot of oil swimming in the canalization. So there's like mafias or people that sell bad oil like that. So what they will do is they go into the canalization, or they open up the thing and stick down their ladles, and because oil swims on top, right, so you can just ladle off the oil like this, right, from the gutter. So you get it out of the gutter, put it in a big pot, boil it over a fire to get rid of the impurities, and then again you take the oil that's all the way on top, and there you have it. You can resell or reuse the oil from the canalization instead of harvesting it or farming it. Instead of having a canola farm, you just get it out of the gutter and recycle it, and you can sell that to restaurants for a very cheap price. And oil is a very big staple in restaurants, because every food that you get, not every, but most of them are very oily, like drenched in oil, just for like releasing flavors from garlic and chilies and stuff. So they will need a lot of oil, and this It's a very cheap way to get oil. And you can get seriously ill from that, or hardcore metal or heavy metal toxicity from it. And when I was there, it says every 5th restaurant will probably use it. So chances that I had it a few times are very high already. And I definitely felt like I ate it. Like I had times where I was like knocked out for a week and I couldn't eat anything other than oats and a banana because my tummy was just ruined. So yeah, I don't even want to know how much gutter oil I consumed during living there. It's different if you just travel, you know. And I don't know if more pricey restaurants will save you from it, or if you never know which one does it. You know, you never know in the end. So, where's my alien friend? A crazy tool arrived today from Amazon. Oh Lord. This potato is enough to make vegetable for a family of 4 with some gravy. You're right. That is very true, Saga. I agree. American potatoes. And this is the smallest one I could find in the fridge. The others were like almost double as big as this potato. So American russet potatoes are something else. They're really much bigger than the German ones. Like the German ones are like this size and golden. They're not white like this. That's a big one for sure. Never thought about that. All of Mac's characters should have ridiculous charisma stats. Yeah, for sure. I was thinking that too. I can't even get a woman to cook for me, and she's cooking for her dog. Well, I cook for my dog usually during the daytime, but only once a week I meal prep, and then I cook when I come back from work. I cook for me and my husband. So I do a lot of cooking in this house. Because I think going out to eat is ridiculously expensive, and usually when I eat it, unless it's like really food that I can't cook, I'm like, oh, I could have made that better or for cheaper, you know. I'm not going to use the whole potato. I wish that chat would automatically move. What is cooking there? It's Oskar food. Marco. You don't want to know? No, I don't think we will. We'll find out eventually. I hope I can rewatch. Peeled it perfectly. Thanks, Saga. As a German, I take pride in peeling potatoes. I peeled potatoes when I was still in my mom's womb. We have potato peeling competitions as a baby. Only if we're good enough, we're allowed to come out. So I learned how to peel the potato right. And my grandma taught me to, and there's ways to do it. So you don't want to waste too much of the skin, so it's good to only, you know. She did it very well. Like my grandma peeled it the way where you can see through the skin, because she grew up in World War II, or she was still alive in World War II. She was like a teenager. So she knew how to use things without wasting. She would probably cry if she saw my potato peels right now and force me to eat them. Don't people make potato peel, like fried potato skins or something in America? I saw that at a restaurant before. Oskar, your food is gonna look very beige. It's gonna look like some Instagram mom's living room. Everything is gonna be color and color. There's no happiness here. Everything is beige. But as far as I'm concerned, Oscar's half blind, so getting there, so he probably won't care too much about the looks of the food. You like some skin on my potatoes? Yeah, I don't mind it either, but I grew up like this. Some things, as a German, it's kind of like a German OCD. Some things have to stay the way they are, like the way your grandma taught you. And she told me to peel the potatoes, so I'm peeling the potatoes. Even though I don't mind the skin, but oh well. Ach, Oma. They can be used in making French fries. Oh yeah, the outsides, yeah, those, what are they called? Homemade style or something, or Western style fries. I forgot the name. Oops. China does sound a little scary sometimes, especially in terms of food. Well, I guess all countries can be. Honestly, I don't even want to think about how much bad stuff in America we eat on a daily basis that's officially approved by the, FDA. Just some crazy food colorings, and this is a first world country, so I don't think we can take any pride in food safety here at all. Yes, food safety, definitely when it comes to like germs and all that stuff, so yeah, it's definitely different. But when it comes to like the chemicals and bad stuff, so many things that we eat here in America are banned long ago, or were never even allowed in Europe, or even like wouldn't even be like people would even think about using them. Just like aluminum and baking powder, like powdered aluminum, like excuse me, stuff like that. Or the the Easter week, I bought myself some M&Ms after Lent. Yes, I treated myself, and I ate some, and I always hate the blue ones because the blue ones look the most scary one, right? Because they have such a vibrant color. So I just ate the brown ones first, and then I was thinking, like, do you think it's actually chocolate? It's probably also food coloring. And then I thought, what makes brown? Mixing yellow, red, and blue together, and some green probably. So it's probably all of the food colorings together. So the brown ones are probably the worst ones when you think about it. And then I looked on the bag, and it said blue 40, blue 5, or whatever, blue 4, red 40, yellow 5, and like 3 others. Blue 5 lake, red 40 lake. I was like, what is lake? Why am I eating a lake? What is all this? And well, threw them away. Or my husband threw them away, not me. Yeah, it's just crazy. The small one is a little tough to peel. Yeah, it can be. That's true. Freaking scary in there too. I guess everyone is scared. Everywhere can be scary. You have all the tools we use in our kitchen. Yeah, I love cooking. I need to have all my tools. Nothing too fancy, but those are very basic. Like Germans use these all the time. We make potato pancakes. Also, we still have to make the potato pancakes. I have so many potatoes, so I think maybe tomorrow we can make them if you guys want to. I can write you a list of ingredients that you would need. This is our grated potatoes. I'm just gonna add them to the rice. I'll add a ingredient list to my community post, or make a post about it. So if you guys want to cook along and then tell your time, and if you want to learn a German recipe, feel free to join me. If not, I'll make it by myself, or you can just watch me. And we have a little eating session, or I'll try for you and tell you how it is. It baffles me that so many people don't know how to cook. It feels like a basic thing that everyone should know. We all need to eat, therefore. Yeah, I totally agree, Shuriken. I'm not judging with anyone that can cook, because I've been there myself. Like, I grew up with a chef as a dad, so I never had to cook for the longest time because I had fresh homemade food every day, or if he couldn't cook at home, he would just bring it from the restaurant, So until I was 18, I couldn't cook anything except for like super basic stuff. But I agree. I think once you're like 25 or something, you need to learn how to make some really basic stuff. You know, just save yourself some money instead of eating out all the time. It's just so ridiculously expensive. So many people use like a third of their income just on food. German-based food safety, the US is great. Chemical-based food safety, not at all. Yeah, that is true. German-based US is probably super strict compared to many other countries. Probably one of the top 2. America allows a lot of chemicals into our foods. And a corn syrup, Yep. Doesn't the American Coke or Cola, did you know that, guys? As Germans, we don't say Coke, we say Cola. Because of the cola plant, I think. Isn't that a cola plant? No, Coke plant. No, it's a Coke plant. I'm wrong. But we say cola for some reason instead of Coke. But doesn't the American one use high fructose corn syrup? And then the Mexican uses sugar, and the German one too. Hi Pink. Hi, good to see you. Hi die Nacht. Wie geht's, wie steht's? Die Deutschen sind hier. Marco, die Nacht und ich. 3 Deutsche. Wie ist das Wetter zu Hause? Die Nacht? Regen, Sonne, heiß, warm, kalt, alles Mögliche im April in Deutschland. Die Nacht, aus welchem Bundesland bist du eigentlich? Wenn ich du sagen darf. Wenn nicht, bitte Bescheid sagen. Dann sage ich sie. Durch Amerika bin ich es gewohnt, jeden hier zu duzen. Ingenieur. I like the potato grinding ASMR. Oh, really? I should do that for the potato pancakes. I should call it potato grinding ASMR. Sounds really weird. Anyways, but yeah, let's see how the live stream, how the views will be on the live stream, because I'm not a catchy title kind of person. Mine are just like cooking with Oskar, and no one ever, like, I don't get any new viewers just using titles like that, you know. Or not cooking in a bikini. That would maybe help, but that's not gonna happen here. I love my small community. M&Ms. You threw away peanut M&Ms. We aren't friends. No, Jay, it wasn't peanut M&Ms. It was almond M&Ms. So in my opinion, good, but peanut M&Ms are always superior. Just the mix of the peanut, like the little like salty peanut or savory peanut with the chocolate. I love M&Ms. You can ask my husband, he knows that I'm obsessed with them. But unfortunately, I can't eat them here because of all the colorants in it. And I don't know why, because in Germany, ours are just as colorful, but we don't use any of these bad colorants. So I have no idea how we do it, thinking about that. So if Die Nacht or Marco, if you know how Germans color their food in the same way as Americans without using any bad colors, please let me know. Maybe you smart engineers know more than I do. I wish I could find the lid to the pot, but I can't. Oh well. But yeah, Jay, my husband threw them away, not me, by the way, because he doesn't want me to eat sweets, because he knows that I try to get rid of sweets and not eat sweets, but it's hard because I'm a sugar addict. I need to learn German potato pancakes and make the kind of grandmother used to make. Oh yeah, that'd be fun to make them together. Feel free to join us. Always happy to see you. Was macht der SLK? Cola plant is right. Oh, it's cola plant, okay. I believe. Cola nuts. Yeah, I think so. I had something like cola. Obviously, they don't use the Coke plant anymore for Coca-Cola, which is crazy to think, right? That they used Coke. A-I-N for that. I just spelled it the German way, but you know what I mean. For making a drink, but I must have definitely woken you up back then. But yeah, we say Cola in Germany. I just said that to the chat die Nacht, that we say Cola and not Coke in Germany. And I think that is due to the cola nut, cola plant. They really shrink. Okay, so my chicken is ready. Now I'm just gonna pluck that off the bones. I'm gonna let the potatoes simmer away a little bit. Was gab's heute Gutes zu essen bei euch, Marco, und die Nacht? Gab's was Gutes? Coca-Cola here and almost everything use corn syrup. Ridiculous. Headquarters is in Atlanta. Yes, I drove past the Coca-Cola quarters today. It's in the first Florida vlog. I uploaded like a week ago or 2 weeks ago maybe. Yeah, I drove past the Coca-Cola plant. That was pretty cool to see. Oh no, a bird just flew against my window. I hope nothing happened. Steht in der Garage und lauert mich immer an. Wer steht in der Garage? Habe ich was verpasst? Ach so, weil ich gesagt habe, wie geht's, wie steht's? Lauert mich immer an. Nice. Duzen? Duzen, so in German, in case you don't know, it's similar to Japanese or Korean. We have different ways to address people. So we don't say you to people that are either older than us or more superior. You know, like at university, I would never call my professor you, right? I would call him Z, and I would use I would address him differently and use a different language around him. So yeah, we have du and Z. So Z is for someone older, superior, or someone that you don't know. Like it could be the same age or younger, and you would, if you're really polite, you would call the person Z instead of du. But yeah, du is the you, Z is also you. Just a different version. But it's not like Japanese where you add something in the end, like you add like another phrase into the end of your sentence to make it more polite. It's a little simpler, luckily. Compliance is essential for pharma companies here. Yeah, I can definitely see that, Saga. I bet there's a lot of stuff going on that the public doesn't hear about a lot. Do you work in Pharma, Saga? Das Wetter ist momentan super und wird immer noch besser. Sehr schön, das freut mich. Hier auch sehr frühlingshaft, überraschend, noch nicht Sommer. Sehr milde Temperaturen, sehr angenehm. 13 Grad, gestern 31 Grad. Oh wow, what a difference. Welcome back, Funny. Have to try your German M&Ms. Yes, you have to try the German M&Ms. You can eat them without feeling bad. Although, who knows if those colorants are good for you, but apparently they're better. I guess. But it feels good to eat German M&Ms without worrying about the colorants. I would cry if I turned your stream on and you were cooking in a bikini, but I know you'd never go mainstream like that. Oh, things that I see sometimes where I'm like, what is my algorithm trying to tell me? Like, I see the weirdest live streams. And sometimes it's like an accident, you don't want to look, but then you kind of have to. So I stick around for a few seconds just to see what's happening. Yesterday I saw this girl just laying on the carpet with like the nipples out and everything, and like a bikini, like or like her underwear showing. And I was like, did I accidentally open the wrong app, or I don't know. It was very confusing. Cooked a bug. I think there was a bug in my rice. Oh well, more protein for Oskar. Shoot, my phone's about to die. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. It's a little hard to put your phone on if you don't have, I'll put you into this little mug here. It's gonna be tricky to read. Should I make a bikini cooking stream? Yes, please, Marco. I think nothing would surprise us at that point. Are you planning to go Marco's way of teasing subscribers? No. Not yet. Don't you worry. Not yet. I think that Shakira shorts that I made, me dancing, that silly video, I think was like the most clickbaity I would go. Oh, not clickbaity, you're not saying you make clickbait, Marco. I know you mean it in a funny way and we all understand. But yeah, I think the Shakira thing was like as far as I go with, I don't know, maybe one day, never say never. Maybe I'll be more silly one day. The more I warm up with YouTube. But never in the wrong direction, if you know what I mean. Me and that skin really, that fat really went into the rice mush. It does not look very appetizing. It looks like a risotto without any color. It's like a potato risotto. And then I'm gonna add the chicken to it. Does not work very well. Sorry, guys. Please don't move, phone. Something to watch out. I don't believe you should. Okay, sure I can. You're like the older brother, making sure everyone's behaving and being normal. Or kinda. The old brother that everyone needs. Or older brother. Not old brother, older brother. I'm gonna plug the chicken into this. Got my little trays. It's a really cool chopping board. You can have, add those trays on the side. It'll be an overnight sensation. Yeah, I think you will be anyways, Marco. I think you'll one day end up as a stand-up comedian going on tours, like a Dave Chappelle kind of thing. I think wouldn't that be cool? We would all come. Objectively, for pure comedic value, you could. Not any personal value, right? Ich komme aus Niederbayern, bin in der Nähe von Regensburg geboren, wohne jetzt in der Nähe von Landshut. Nice. Kernkraftwerk. Oh wow, okay. Und wie hat es dir gefallen im Kernkraftwerk? Okay, danke. Wollte nur Bescheid wissen. Will ja nicht unhöflich sein. Kernkraftwerk. Stelle ich mir irgendwie, weiß nicht, beunruhigend vor. Aber wahrscheinlich sind da so viele Sicherheitsmaßnahmen, dass man keinen Grund zur Sorge hat. Nichts zu essen. Oh, sorry, Marco. Heute gab es Schnitzel mit Eisbergsalat. Oh, lecker. Liebe Eisbergsalat. Your neighborhood. Oh, da ist lecker. Your neighborhood seems to be crazy, Ami. Why? Did you hear something? What's up, Susmas? Oh, she wants chicken, obviously. Okay. You hear that? Oh my goodness. I know. You haven't had food in a month. I know. Poor girl. I know. So skinny. Russ, do you want to gain another pound? Let's go. Why not? You're already obese. What's stopping you? There you go. Used to contain real. I know. Good old times are long gone. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Ah. Those sleep streams are crazy. I saw sleep streams too, yes. I watched, it was like a guy with like a sleep apnea mask, you know, those face masks that you wear for sleep apnea. And he was just laying there, snoring with a sleep mask, and there was like 300 or 400 people in the stream. I was like, you, like, not judging you, but you must have a very limited life to watch someone sleep. Like, the person is not talking or having a conversation with you or anyone. Like, huh? But I mean, maybe people watch it while they're sleeping themselves, you know, to not feel lonely or something. Maybe I could imagine that. Yeah, people see the person as their friend for sleeping. You know, some people don't want to sleep by themselves, I guess. So maybe it gives them comfort, kind of like mukbangs. I guess it's the same thing, just for eating, that people want to have company while eating. And I can see that. I don't like eating by myself either, but I usually watch YouTube videos or live streams if I eat, but not mukbang. Like, I don't mind seeing anyone eat in front of me, but I'm not looking out for a mukbang or anything. Yep. Ich bin, du bist, er, sie, er ist. One of the few things I remember from 7th grade. Nice. That's great that you remember that. Morgen bin ich zum Essen eingeladen. Reisknödel, Hackfleisch mit Reis und Tomatensauce. Oh, lecker. Klingt gut. Sehr schön. Now I'm hungry. Die Nacht. You dropped me. I know. Dropped y'all like a hot iron. Or a hot pan. Marco, did I conjugate that correctly? Oh, you don't believe me that I could evaluate that? Because Marco's the engineer. I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. You have no idea what things I see on TikTok. I don't have TikTok, luckily. I could not stand it. I had TikTok many years ago. Just because I had a boyfriend that used it a lot, and we just send each other, you know, things on it. But after that, I'm like, nope. This is consuming way too much of my time, because you can easily be on TikTok for like 3 hours without even thinking about it, and then you just see the sky getting dark outside and you're like, oops. I guess the day is over now. Good job with the grammar. Yes, it was correct. Not in pharma, I am in stock market. Trading. Oh, many are there. Okay, cool. So you're stock market with the pharma. Very interesting. Sounds like a very good job, Saga. Leave some for Rusty, Susmus. I guess my brain still does work, at least occasionally. Yeah, I feel that occasionally. Same here. It's not getting better, that's for sure. Brains don't get better, although, I don't know. I guess they should get better because they get trained better and you accumulate knowledge, but I feel like the less I use it for like writing papers and essays and all that stuff, and you know, like actually like actively use it, or for like a job, the more you lose it. So I'm thinking about maybe starting another master or bachelor's just with an online university from Germany, because they're for free for me, I believe, because I'm German. So I have to look into that because I live in America now, if that would still work for me, but you know, maybe just something to do to keep the brains going. You can't trade on dignity, of course. Money sometimes can buy dignity. Yeah, that is a good point. Dignity is something you can't really trade, or yeah, you either have it or you don't. Like you've seen things that you can't unsee. Yeah, for sure the internet shows you some really crazy things. Did you put any seasoning in the chicken? No, I didn't, Jay, since it's only for Oscar, and as a dog, I don't know why some dog foods put in like bacon flavor and salt and all that. I mean, there's probably already a lot of sodium in the chicken because the animal has sodium in it already from like naturally, I believe. Like all beings, mammals, living beings, I believe, if I'm not wrong. So I didn't add any salt to it. I guess it has enough salt for Oscar. And as long as he smells that it's meat, he'll like it, usually. Older brother, it all works, I'll take it. No, I didn't mean old brother. You're definitely not old, Shuriken. It just came out the wrong way. I did not mean to say old brother. I just translated it from Chinese in my head for some reason. He really deserves it. After some minutes, I forgot these things again. All is good. Your motto, all is good. I like that motto, by the way. More people should have that. That's good. And I tell you and Shuriken that I happened to live stream yesterday, and the first person to come live stream was Ami. Yeah, I remember that. I mean, it would be a little bit scary if I didn't remember that, since it was just yesterday. So that would be concerning. Please call 911 if I ever forget something that just happened a couple of hours ago, because that means I probably just had a stroke. So yeah, that was very funny. I just remember your surprised face when you saw me in the stream, and I didn't even get a notification on my phone or anything. I just wanted to watch something while cleaning the kitchen, and then I saw your live stream, so I clicked on it, and I think we hung out for like an hour or almost 2 hours even. Im Kraftwerk war es super, Leute, nette Kollegen. Okay, sehr schön, das freut mich. We're talking about whatever. But no charger sound today in your hood. Not yet. Who knows? There will be some chargers coming back from work soon. I can't do with the making out with mic. 400 people, that is, yeah, that's not even much. Those ASMR people have like thousands of people watching. I saw one yesterday by scrolling through, just like a girl doing that, and she put like some like glue on her microphone and like some slime, and those hand movements could have been, you know what I mean, like the microphone has like the same, you know what I mean. So I was like, I understand why guys watch that for free, and why so many people donate and make requests and stuff, but yeah, no. Sind die neuen Mieter okay? Okay, du weißt mehr als ich, Marco. Ich lasse euch auch Unterhaltung haben. I asked Marco about the conjugations as a way to pass the time while the phone had been dropped. It's okay. I was really just messing with you, Shuriken. Don't worry about it at all. I appreciate the explanation. Mein Bruder hat einen alten Schlepper gekauft und restauriert ihn im Bahnhof. Ah, cool. Sehr schön. Ich hätte auch gern nicht den Schlepper, aber den Bauernhof. Den Schlepper vielleicht auch, aber den Bauernhof am liebsten. I was really sorry to hear that I missed your live stream. Yeah, I hope so too, Shuriken. We definitely missed you there. It would have been cool. I learned a lot about Indian food and this mixed you guys up. Your names. Funny, it was so nice to actually check the restaurant I'm going to and look at the menu and tell me if there's anything good on it and what I would like according to my preferences. So that was amazing. You speak Chinese, Ami? Idian. Uncle Marco, as they call me. Uncle Marco, I like that. You're the uncle. And you're the old brother, Shuriken, not the older brother. The old brother. In China, they call you, as a foreigner, they call you Lao Wai. So, that means, Lao means old. Basically like the old guy that's not from here. The old guy from outside. Du suchst immer noch die beiden Osterhasen, sich im Wald verfahren hat. Wie witzig. Red Eye. Steht in den Kommentaren, die nach deinem Abonnent hat tatsächlich gefunden. Hast du ein Gewinnspiel gemacht, Marco? For some reason I didn't get any notifications lately about anyone that I follow. So I think I missed at least one or two of your streams, Marco. I always tuned in very late because I didn't get notifications. And I didn't even see that you had like a game, something to win. Do you guys know who won my Easter egg hunt? The name starts with old and ends with brother. YouTube for you. I'll just call you Ryan's son from now on. I really love those, how the Japanese do it with the syllables, just adding it into at the end. We have so many different syllables and you can either make a name sound cuter or like more respectful when someone is like a year older as you, or if it's a male or female, or I really like that idea. Makes things kind of easier instead of, you know, so you don't have to find a nickname, you can just add a syllable to the name. Easter egg hunt. I missed out on it. Wow, wow, wow. So I didn't even have a chance. What was there for the, what was the price, Marco? What did I miss? My walker has an iPhone holder now. That's nice. I've seen some people here in Tennessee that have walkers with like a radio and they're just blasting music when they walk past you, and it's so funny. Or you know those Walmart carts where people just sit on like a electrical wheelchair? I almost said electrical chair without the wheel. That's something else. I'm glad Walmart doesn't have those. But I saw an older lady at Walmart with one of those chairs, those ones you can drive, those shopping carts that you can drive. And she just had her phone like blasting with music, like some like worshiping music, I think. And I was just like, man, I really need to have my camera on at all times and just, you know, film for you guys and like things you see in Tennessee and nowhere else. One subscriber only actually solved it after hours out of the box, thinking it was required. Oh, so it was Die Nacht? No, you said Die Nacht, you said you didn't find it, right? Huh, I wonder who it was. Who was it, Marco, if you want to say? I'm a curious person. I'm always nosy. Nosy, not noisy. Luckily not noisy. That'd be annoying for my husband if I was always noisy. But it's also annoying for him that I'm always nosy, so guess I can't win. This is so sticky, by the way. Like, greasy. It's a better word. If we were an ASMR channel, I would probably do something like this. Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. This is a chicken bone, and this is another chicken bone. Okay, now you can all unsubscribe, I'm sorry. I'm thirsty. Why is there no glasses? Is cooking your hobby? Yes, I would say so. It's definitely my hobby. It used to be a little bit of my job too, as a food photographer and recipe creator. I hate saying that word, recipe creator. Sounds like a content creator, but I kind of was a content creator, so yeah. So it was a little bit of my job for many years. During university, I would work as a recipe creator and had to cook every single day, and then I also had to cook food for myself afterwards. So basically cooking every single day usually. But I have days too where I don't feel like it at all and I eat out, but it's not that common. More as a treat or something. So if I make Bunny's new video, she will get a shout out. I'm a little thirsty also. Shampoo makes you thirsty, especially when it's young, which this stuff is. Oh yeah, I know the feeling. Definitely. That's I never thought about it, but yeah. Also, are you guys like me? I like to drink out of cups, like mugs, better than out of glasses. I think water tastes better when it comes from a mug for some reason. I don't know why that is. Also, I'll let you guys talk if you want to. Feel free to hop off. I gotta go outside real quick for like 5 minutes. Feel free to hop off. Like I said, you don't have to wait for me at all. I just think if some of you guys still want to talk or say goodbye to each other. I'll have to pick up the hubby. He forgot his keys, so I have to let him inside. Thank you so much for cooking food with me. This is Oscar's food. So like a risotto, basically. Chicken risotto. And I'm so excited to clean up that mess and feed Oscar. So that's what I'm gonna do once I'm back inside. So if you want to watch it, stick around and talk to each other, or I'll see you another time. Have a great day, or see you in 5 minutes. they're eating. And the good thing is I maybe have some, yay, hi guys. Do I have some witnesses? Did the cats behave? Did they do some weird stuff while I was gone? Did they eat the food? I was eating better than me. I'll send you a portion over, Jay, if you want some. Right out of glass. Now we control and say, she gone. Were the cats up here in case anyone watched while I was, or if you guys are still here? Você é Portuguese? Ooh, Portuguese. You speak Portuguese, die Nacht? I wish. I think Portuguese is a beautiful language. But so is Spanish. I mean, it's similar, I guess. And it's like the sound of Portuguese, so it's like ish and all that sh sounds. Oscar, are you ready for your food? Yeah. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat Oscar now. I'm gonna feed Oscar now. I'm not gonna eat him. Oscar's gonna eat my food. That's the right way around. Oscar, you want some yummy homemade food? Where's your bowl? Oh. Oscar, are you ready for some good food? I am almost tempted leaving my phone at home in a live stream just so I can rewatch what happened when I was gone, like what the cats are doing here. I think I would love to see that. We're back, yay. As soon as you left, Mr. O looked back and forth between the phone and the door. They're concerned they're gonna say, oh cute, that sounds just like him. But yeah, my husband is a funny gal. He just said something funny. It's like, I told him the live stream is gonna be on when he comes home. And he was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to my room and pretend I'm not there. You know what Harry Potter said to his uncle Vernon, like him just pretending that he's not there when they have the guests over. Also, my husband is playing the game, what's it called?
Oblivion.
Oblivion. It's like the remake of the what game?
Oblivion.
What's the other game related to that?
It's a remaster.
Remaster? Yeah, but what's the universe?
Elder Scrolls.
Elder Scrolls. I knew that totally. Are you guys playing that at all? They just shadow dropped that. I learned a new word, shadow dropped. It's when like a game gets released without any public announcement before that. Oh, deine Frau war Brasilianerin? Sehr cool. So, you learned Brazilian Portuguese for her. That's nice. Very cool. No, thank you, Angelo. Have fun. Is it too hot? A little hot. We gotta let it cool down. A trick when Oscar's dog food is too hot. I know that looks really disgusting when I do that. But I'm gonna add an ice cube into it. And I'm just gonna mix it. Thanks, Rika. One day when I have 5 million subscribers, I'll pay you for being moderators. So I'll just wait a few more years, like 500 years. Oscar. But yeah, that's a good way to just cool down the food and add some more moisture because you can never have enough moisture. Because he doesn't drink a lot. This way you can watch when your home gets robbed, leaving your phone behind. Then, yeah, honestly, or I have like one of those baby phones with the cameras on. I was actually thinking about buying one just for entertainment so I can watch that on my phone when I'm at work or something. I really want to see what my cats are up to when I'm out of the house. also saying when the cat is out of the house, the mice can play, kind of like that, you know, seeing what they're up to. But thanks for keeping an eye on Oskar Shuriken, for letting me know. That's hilarious. He's so cute. Ah, I love my little boy. My boy. Another Harry Potter reference. I know I'm one of those annoying Harry Potter people. But I don't have Slytherin or Gryffindor flags or anything like that on my walls. I'm very minimalistic with decorations. All I like is not much, to be honest. I like plants. What do I like for decorations? I think I do like it a little bit more minimalistic. I'm a huge decoration person, even though I grew up in a house that was full of music instruments and paintings and like antiques and all that kind of stuff. My husband always says our house in Germany looked like the burrow from Ron Weasley, like that house of the Weasley family, and that style. But I like it very simple. But it takes away a little bit of the coziness. So it definitely has its benefits to have a lot of stuff and personal items. I think it makes it more cozy and adds more character to a house. But at the moment, I don't know. I gotta order some stuff from IKEA pretty soon. I'm gonna get another thing for organization here, another cupboard or like a sideboard or like a little, you know, something where I can store stuff behind doors and it's not visible. Elder Scrolls and mushy peas. Sounds like mushy peas or risotto. I haven't seen Alex in a while, our British friend, thinking about mushy peas. Oskar, you ready for your food? Me. Watch out, most nanny cams have monthly subscriptions. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's why I would just honestly just do like a YouTube stream that could be like, here, watch my cats while I'm gone, kind of stream just for myself, basically, so I can rewatch that. And if anyone wants to watch to have some company or check in on my cats, Oskar, come. Yummy, 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 yummy. Lecker, lecker essen. Guten Appetit. Yummy, yummy. Oh. Okay, I'm not hurt. I just cooked that because it was so much fun. I didn't want you to eat it anyways. That's totally fine. Your service will always be for free, Yummy. Aw, thanks, Michael. Mine too, obviously. And I highly doubt I'll ever have 5 million, so that was more like a joke. But I appreciate it still. Thank you so much. Like that. Prescription free configuration of your router is quite demanding. Oh, you have that? Not a stirring ASMR. Now you have an eating ASMR. Mukbang, Oskar. Got a mukbang channel now. What does mukbang even mean? What a word. Hi. Is he terrified not coming closer? Yes, Saga, you have a very good point. I think Oskar had a very bad pre-owner, and I think they were very mean to him when he is about to eat food, or he got like beat for like eating or something. He's very scared of approaching his bowl, so I always have to convince him and make sure that tell him that he's okay, you know. He still has that, like even after years of being in our family. He gets a little timid. I know. Oh, yeah, he would. He was waiting. He's like, finally some normal food and not the dry pebbles no more. A full Schneidersitz? Yeah, of course. It would be really sad if I taught a yoga stretching class if I couldn't do that. Schneidersitz. I can even. I'll really regret it. It used to be very simple, but I can put both my. Oh, sorry, Oskar. No, I didn't want to remove you. Well, Oscar's hungry. You guys. Mrs. Moose. Mrs. Moose. Moose. If I say that to Rusty, he'll run away. Like if I say his name in a serious way, he will not keep eating. My door's so dirty. My floor is so dirty, by the way. I have to clean my floor. I just swept it yesterday with a broom. But with animals, there's always some stuff on the ground. I have no idea how people can mistreat these creatures. I know, it's terrible. Or even drop him off on the side of the road like they did with him. Yeah, people are rough sometimes. Normalerweise hauen Hunde immer voll rein. Oh ja, er haut rein mit selbstgekochtem Essen. It's home cooked food. Oskar will munch down. Oh, he's licking. That's a good sign. No way I can do that even closer. I'm sure with practice you can do that. Good boy, you're fine. Now you heard my Oskar language. I talk to him like that. He's probably like, when I talk to him like that. Why is this lady talking to me like that in this weird voice? Oh, good boy. You're fine. You're fine. But yeah, this is what a flattering angle that is. But yeah, Schneidersitz is easy. It's just like this. I don't know what this seat is called when you put both feet on top, but it's really nice if you want to meditate and put your hands here or on your shoes or your socks. Preferably not on your shoes, I guess. It's not very comfortable or clean, but yeah, I like to sit like that. It reminds me that I still need to finish my book of that monastery, that monk, or that guy that went to the monastery in Japan. Can't believe I still haven't finished that. I'm the worst when it comes to reading. I don't know why it's so hard for me to get back into reading. When I was the biggest bookworm in school and people literally called me the professor, and I was reading every single day, and now look at me. Never reading at all. Really sad. Is that a good way for you guys, or a tip that you have for me to get back into reading? Like, do you guys read, or? And this is really stretching for the back. If you sit like this and just lean forward like this. My cats learned get down off tables, kitchen counters. That's good. Mine didn't. I can do the full lotus. Oh, this is the lotus. Thank you. I was trying to think of it. I couldn't remember without using my hands. Fairly natural, flexible. But the martial arts have helped. Oh yeah, for sure. You're right. Yeah, you're probably used to kicking your legs pretty high and all that. And martial arts definitely help. I used to be able to stand up like this. But it's hard to balance. I got this more stretching, especially as a stretching instructor and flexibility instructor. not as flexible as I'm supposed to be. There are lots of books behind you. Do you love reading? I technically do love reading, but it's so hard for me to get back into the routine of reading. If I have a good book or if I'm hooked on a topic, I can read a lot. But just, for me it's always, I think it's the same pattern for me for so many things. The moment where you have to get into something and really like find the motivation to start doing it. I always had that issue with things. Finding that moment where you are motivated to sit down and actually read or take that book and find some like quiet time for yourself. So this is actually the hardest part for me. Not the part when I have the book in my hand and I'm starting to read, I'll read. It's not about that. It's just like getting to that point. Now I have a cramp. I'm sorry. If you have a cramp in your leg, like here or here, make sure to pull your feet towards you and like pull it up, like kind of counterintuitive. Like you wouldn't, if you have a cramp here, you wouldn't think about like stretching it even more, but you have to stretch it out, like you have to pull it out of you. I never really get cramps, but if I get a cramp, it's usually in my feet. I get a cramp in my foot pretty easily if I try to. It's from ballet. So in ballet, we had to do these things. I don't know if I could still do it, but it's been a couple of years. But in ballet, you had to like really like point down your toes to like make a point down for like standing on your toes, and just doing that. Like if you guys try that, like really push your toes down as far as you can. It's so easy to get a cramp down here, and if that happens, you really have to like push it or pull it back manually. But it also works for your calves if you have a cramp in your calves. And take your magnesium. That always helps. I was just reading The Myth of Sisyphus by Albert Camus. Later we'll read Color Purple. Albert Camus, how cool. I think in a few vlogs of mine, I used some quotes at the end sometimes, or my older videos, my Germany travel vlogs, I like to add a quote, either one that I wrote myself or by a famous person or writer. And I think I had at least 2 from Albert Camus. Very cool saga. Color Purple. I only watched the movie. It was very, very sad, but beautiful movie. Can you do the swing? It's when you do sit cross-legged and lift your torso from air and swing using your hands. I used to be able to do that, but I highly doubt I can. Oh no, I can't. But it hurts a little bit. I can't do it. But I'm not as athletic as I used to be. I have to go back to the gym. The Chronicles of Narnia, fun to read. Yes, I read them too. I agree. It's very, very cool book or books. But the movies are really nice too. And I can't say that about many things that I enjoyed reading. Sometimes when I really enjoyed a book, I usually don't really like the movie to it, but with Narnia, I think they did a really good job. Can you do the swing, Funny? And Lotus Seed? Dystopian fictions, do you like? I do dystopian, yes. I don't like science fiction that much, or it depends. But dystopian, this is I kind of like that, kind of like apocalyptic, zombies, that kind of stuff. Did you watch the Fallout show saga? If you like dystopian. Or did you play the game Fallout? The TV show was really, really good. I can do that one. Can you do the crow pose? That's a cool one. I doubt I can, but he'd still be able to do it. The crab pose is on one leg. Shuriken. The feet show is on. Oh no. I didn't take off the socks, so I guess not. Isn't it so crazy that you have to like think about it nowadays? Like it used to be just like a hand or something, and now it's like, I don't know who started that. Albert Camus and Fyodor Dostoevsky. Yes, very nice. I can do that too, Amy. Nice. Look at us all being flexible and fit and all. You know the ranger seat? What's that, die Nacht? I'm scared. Shuriken, I can't do crab pose yet, but I may try now that you've mentioned. Isn't it a one shoe where you like doing this and then you go up and then hold it like this? I think I would maybe be able to do it, but I felt a little bit awkward to do that. So I think my husband can do that, by the way. I think I've seen him do that once. Ich kenne nur die Jäger ansitzen im Jagdstand. Crab pose is on your hands with your knees. Oh, what I just did, Shuriken, that I forgot, or I didn't know that it was called a crab pose. I think if I really tried hard, I could probably do it if I would not feel awkward and to do that in front of the camera. Prophet Song by Paul Lynch. This was my first novel I read. Just drove my desire to read more masterpieces like that. Dystopian fiction. Okay, very nice. Paul Lynch. Yeah, I have to make a post about movies. I always want to do that. I say that every single time, where I have to write down you guys' recommendations. I try to see if I have anything good here. But my eyes so itchy. So it was okay. My husband has a lot of these kind of things from the past. Just to learn from like different religions and philosophies how to have a mal. And this one is always a classic. Aristotle. And Sagar, you might know him. Good old Sadhguru. It's a very, very okay book. I was hoping a little bit more. I know. But one of my favorites. Eye-opening and changed a lot about my thinking. Very impressive book. It's a lot about like philosophical, I can't say that word, you know what I mean, books that are not novels, but we also have novels here. But I'm not a big novel reader anymore. I used to be, but now I'm more like into that kind of books. Good old classic. Sadhguru. I can do a vlog about that for sure, Saga. Sounds good. I'll do that. Yep, that's it. The crab pose, nice. I'll try that again, and then I'll show you if I can do it. But yeah, I'm gonna hop off like the Easter Bunny and hop to Nashville in a little bit. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me and cooking the food for Oskar with me. It's always so much fun and so much better than me being in the kitchen by myself. So I really appreciate that. And it's cool to see that you all have so many, like, you know, so much knowledge. And I don't know, I just love sharing those things with you guys and learning from you. I always say that, but I really mean it. So I hope you have an amazing day, everyone. And I guess you guys will see each other later in Marco's stream. I'll try to be there for a little bit if I can. At least just like a glimpse into the stream and see what's happening. See if I need to intervene. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to watch because I'm gonna be with my friends, you know, and I don't wanna be rude. But yeah, I hope the stream is not getting out of control, or maybe Marco probably wouldn't be opposed to it because it's Saturday, so everything's possible on Saturday. People need to get all that stored energy out that they accumulated over the weekdays. And just need a place to vent and to freak out. So I bet it's gonna be fun. And Marcus, yes, we are. I just said I'm gonna hop over to Nashville in a little bit, so I'm probably gonna hop off because I'm gonna get ready, or I'm probably just gonna go like this, honestly. But I'm gonna pack my bag and walk Oskar one more time before I leave, so he gets his steps in today. And yeah, now I feel like stretching. But what are you guys' plans for today, except for Marco's live stream, obviously? My plan for the weekend? So today we will go to eat Indian food, and I'm very excited for that. I've been looking forward to that all week because I'm usually always the one in the friend group that wants to go eat Indian food, but I know not all of them love it as much as I do, so we go to different places, you know, we take turns. But so I'm really glad that today it's time for Indian food. I can't wait for that. And other than that, I would love to make potato pancakes tomorrow to get rid of the potatoes, and teach you guys some German food if you want to. So that will be an hour tomorrow, and then probably go to a park with Oskar and hang out with him, so he gets a little bit of a longer walk, like a little hike, depending on the weather, but that's what I'm planning to do tomorrow. How about yourself? Thank you, Shuriken. Need to get a few things done before Marco's stream starts. Yeah, I bet. Weekends are always time to catch up with stuff in the house and all that, right? And errands. Wenn du sitzt, kannst du jemand an einen dünnen Baum fest... sitzt auf einem Fuß und der andere Fuß ist in der... Oh, yeah. Yeah. I remember. Amazing if possible. Make vlog of... Yeah, I'll try, Saga. I'll try to take pictures, and I was hoping that we can go to the buffet because apparently they have so many items on the buffet, but we will be there in the evening, so I think it's just a personal dish, you know, like one dish per person. But I'll definitely take a picture and show you my community vlog, and tell you how it was tomorrow or next time I see you. Cricket festival running in India, Premier League. I'll watch tomorrow. Oh, cricket. I'm so dumb. For a second, it's like a cricket festival. I thought about animal crickets, and then I was like, oh, obviously cricket, like the game. So that's very cool, nice. So you're a big cricket fan? Thanks, King Bill. Very nice. Have fun watching that. Saga, und die Nacht schafft es noch einen schönen Abend und ein gutes Wochenende. Und dass das Wetter weiterhin gut bleibt bei euch. Und hat mich sehr gefreut, dass du vorbeigeschaut hast. Freut mich immer, dich hier zu sehen. And yeah, I'm gonna talk to you. Connor! No way, I was about to hop off. I haven't seen you in forever, Connor. Welcome back. Connor is one of the OGs He and Nishant. I haven't seen Nishant in forever, corner. I hope he's doing good. Nishant, if you're watching, we're all hoping that you're doing good and that your exams are going well. Yeah, I know, sports. I just, for a second, I was like thinking cricket. So I was imagining crickets, like a festival where there's a lot of crickets, you know. I was like, oh, that's gonna be a loud festival. I'm a fan of cricket, nice. What's up with you, Corner? What are you up to? What are you doing? How's life been treating you? I hope you're doing good. You're doing fine. How's the weather up there in the east, northeast? Pretty good. Pretty decent. Can't complain. Same old. I've given someone to head out for you. Okay, bye Shuriken. Have a great day and good luck later with Marco. Make sure to have a firm hand. Bye. Have a great evening and a great weekend if I don't see you tomorrow. Life is good. With a melting face? Okay. I hope it is. Oh, I really hope it is. It's always good to see some OGs once in a while. Sometimes I just randomly think about a person that I know from like older streams. I'm like, I hope this person is doing well. I hope nothing happened to them and I hope life is going good for them. But yeah, happy to see you here again, Corner. And we have a lot of new people that I think you will really like as well. Very nice people. But I definitely get it. Life is busy. Sometimes I don't watch YouTubers that I've been subscribed to for like months, and then just pick it up again randomly when life calmed down a little bit. Or yeah, I definitely know the feeling. I'm glad you said hi and that you're doing well. And I'm gonna go to the Indian restaurant in a little bit and then let you know what I had. Make a little post about it. And I wish you all a great evening or day or whatever time it is that you're watching this. And take care, everyone, and enjoy your weekend. You're not sure? Are you not feeling well, Marco? I'm sorry to hear if that's the case. Well, I guess we'll see if you're on or not. Don't feel pressured. Even if you're not on, just come on tomorrow or whenever you feel better. I know everyone will be understanding, and health always first, and I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, I wish there's something I could do or we could do. Really sorry to hear, Marco. I guess you'll come on spontaneously then or not. I hope you'll feel better later or maybe tomorrow, you know, maybe you can try tomorrow then. I think a lot of people will be home on Sundays and enjoy it just as much as they would do today. And yeah, I hope you'll feel better soon, Marco, and you'll find something to eat. Indian food would probably not be the best thing for you with the GI pain, so I'll take a few bites for you so you don't have to do it when I'm at the restaurant later. No, I'm just kidding, but I hope you find something to eat. It must be really, really draining. Taking extra pain meds. Yeah, of course not. No, that's the pain meds will always be upsetting your stomach even more. Like pain meds are always hard on the stomach, especially if you haven't ate anything. That's probably not a good idea. So yeah, don't do that just for the stream. That's not that important at all, trust me. You'll stream when you feel like it. Don't feel forced. This is just, you know, entertainment, just a hobby, and everyone will understand. If not, they don't deserve to be in your stream anyways. So please feel better soon, Marco, and maybe just try some plain rice or something, you know, just to at least get something into your stomach, because I feel like if your stomach is empty for so long, that can also lead to some extra pain, even though I don't have it myself, so I'm just making guesses right now. But I feel like if I wouldn't eat for so long, I would probably have pain just from that. Exactly. Saga said it right. First priority. Bye, Saga. Bye, Marco. Bye, everyone who's still watching. See you sooner or later. Very true. Sooner or later, Gator. Bye, y'all.